All right. Hey, what's going on, fam? YouTube, Facebook, group community, everyone, what is up? I hope you guys having the best day ever. Coach Led is here, and I'm super pumped to be back. As you can see, we have a new, upgraded data design. We have a new office, new space. I moved to a new place recently, and the beginning of September was, not gonna lie, pretty hectic with everything. But I'm really excited, really excited for a new place. You can see we have nice refreshed backgrounds. I have now whiteboard that I'm going to be using for a lot of master classes actually. As you can see, I hope you can read what I put there. I put Mentorship Mondays over there, and here we go. So we are back actually. It's cool transition right into what we're doing here. It's Mentorship Mondays. I'm really pumped to get back to this talks with you. And I'm getting your feedback, and I really appreciate the feedback on this Mentorship Mondays conversations, talks that we have, and I'm getting good feedback about them. So that it helps you guys. It helps you. I'm always trying to bring some message to you on a weekly basis and talk about whether it's just life lessons like it's going to be today. It's always, of course, related to fitness, or whether it's workouts, motivation, mindset, nutrition, a little bit of everything, and I'm trying to pack it. And today, actually, we're going to talk on today's Mentorship Mondays. We're going to zoom out a little bit, and we're going to talk, I call it 3 life lessons that shape me, who I am as a person today. All right. And trust me, I'm building these habits or building these lessons, summarizing them for years and years. And I've learned these lessons and implementing them from my mentors. I work, guys, with a lot of mentors. I think you always gotta, if you wanna help others, you gotta keep improving. And that's why I'm always hiring mentors to help me to become as a better coach, as a better man, as a person. And I have mentors who I'm paying thousands of dollars every year to work directly one-on-one, or I have mentors who I work with them basically through not directly, but through their podcast, through their books. I'm learning from those people, and I'm taking the best nuggets from everyone, from people who make 6, 7, 8 figure business, who are in the best shape of their lives, and I'm taking, like I said, all these little nuggets, I'm putting them together. And today, guys, I'm gonna share with you 3 life lessons that I think can relate to anything, can relate to any area of your life, and that shapes me as a person. And again, it's never-ending process. So I'm not saying I'm perfect in all of those 3 areas, but I'm definitely implementing all of them, and I'm realizing them more and more. Every day, every year, when I'm getting smarter, wiser, older, I'm realizing that more and more that this is pretty much like a foundation. We're going to talk today about foundation that, like I said, spreads everywhere else in your life, and you'll see why it's all connected. All right. So, like I said, we're not going to waste any second. Let's jump right into it. So I'm trying to keep this Mentorship Monday short and sweet, about 15-20 minutes. So let's get started. All right, so 3 lessons, right? 3 lessons we're going to talk today about that shape me, who I am as a person today. And like I said, it's a never-ending process. I'm going to continue building those every day, every year, just continue getting better. All right, so lesson number 1, let's get started. The first lesson that shapes me, who I am as a person, I think I want to start really with a banger, so probably with the biggest one, is that I'm pretty much living for last decade, even more probably with this lesson. And the one is, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And I freaking love this, and I go as a lot of my mentors, everyone pretty much who I work with, implementing this. And what does it mean, right? So the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And think about it. So if you are sloppy in one of your areas, that energy bleeds into everything else. Because I'm pretty sure, let me tell you a story, right? So let me tell you a story. Even the other day, I was at the gym, and even yesterday, I think yesterday and the dude finishes his pull down. There was like a pull down machine that you put plates on it, and he literally just finishing his last set. I was walking into this machine, and he leaves 2 45s on each side. So it's you can use each side individually, and he leaves like 4 plates on that machine and he just walks away. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? Yeah, I might, for me, it's not a big deal. I might gonna use the same weight, I'm gonna adjust it a little bit, but imagine someone else is gonna use it, someone else who not lifting that heavy, or the girl, for example, will come and gonna try to use it, so she's not gonna be able to pull those 245s on each side. So that was just ridiculous for me, and he just walked out like nothing happened. A lot of people at the gym never clean their benches, always leave them sweaty and dirty. Probably you've seen it before, probably you can relate to this, or maybe someone who's watching it is one of you. So again, I might get some people offended today, but I think should be good, guys. Good for you to zoom out and realize, so what are you doing wrong? Again, that's just my opinion. You can stick to your own opinion, but I'm sharing with you what I learned and what works for me and for a lot of other people. All right. So, like I said, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. It's all the little things that's combined together. And seriously, we can just look at the camera, like we can just follow you with the camera for just 24 hours. Seriously, probably I don't even need a lot of time, but you don't know about that I'm following you. And I'll see all the little things. I'll see your house, I'll see your car, I'll see how you act with other people, I'll see how you act, not even with other people, but how you act in private when you do something. If I see that, how you act in those areas, I can pretty much realize and make a clear understanding who you are as a person. All right, and that will bleed to every other area, whether you're trying to get in shape, whether you're trying to build a business, be successful and to make a lot of money and be good with it. Then I'll see how you acting in those areas. Let me give you another example, right? So again, gym, so can be sweated, all the bench sweated, not cleaned up, and just leaving, or leg press machine, the dude uses 5 plates on each side and just leaves like that and walks away. And I see the girl walked into the gym to the leg press and trying to do leg press, and of course it's so heavy for her, 5 plates on each side, so of course she's just gonna turn away and to go do something else. So why you have to be that asshole, right, who leaves those benches dirty, who leaves those plates, so why you need to be that person who I see always garbage, always some napkins on the floor? So why? So that reflects, guys, to me how you act in all those little areas in your life that will reflect me to everything big that you do in your life. All right, are you making your bed in the morning? Are you keeping your car clean? Are you keeping your house clean? All of that, all the environment will show me how you are as a person. All right. So also another great example, for example, I walk all the time, I walk in a public restroom, and there's always piss all over that toilet ring. Like, I'm like, who else was here before and did this? I'm like, you are a son of a gun. Like, why would you do this? Seriously, why would you clean after yourself and just leave it nice and clean for a person after you? So this is just asshole move. And again, I might offend someone here, but seriously, if you're doing these things, little things like this, you're not, throwing garbage on the street, you are, pissing all over the restroom, and you're not cleaning up yourself, you're not cleaning the bench at the gym, you're not taking off the plates, you're not raking the weights at the gym, it shows me a lot about you, who you are as a person, okay? And trust me, if you're gonna start doing all these little things, that's, imagine, like, you would think this way, that the camera follows you 24/7, and that all of that will reflect on your life. So think this way, right? And just be common sense. Be a just nice human being. Exactly. If you see the garbage, so what I would do always instead, and I'm not saying you have to go and clean up the whole park, but if I see the garbage on the bench in the park, I'll take it up and just throw it in the trash. Why not? If I see those stack up on the machine, and when I'm done, I'm just gonna take them off and leave it nice and clean for another person. You never know who's gonna use it after you, so whether someone can not be able to lift that heavy or to leave that dirty bench for someone else. Also, when you have your car cleaned, I can't even count how many times I get compliments about, like, if someone else, some stranger or some friend jumps in my car, and so I'm getting this compliments like, oh dude, damn, your car looks so clean. I'm like, yeah, the way you do anything, the way you do everything, exactly. And all those little things reflects on every other area of your life. It's all escalates to bigger. It shows me that you're not doing everything half-assed. So you're not just doing everything halfway. All right. So I want you to ask yourself, how are you showing up to all of those small things? because those small things will build momentum. You start your morning. If you want to win the day, you want to win the morning. And if you start winning the morning with just waking up early without hitting the snooze button, also by making the bed, also by jumping in shower, follow those nasty people who is not taking shower in the morning. Guys, what are you doing, right? So you're brushing your teeth every day. So if you're not taking shower in the morning before you leave the house, this is just disgusting. So all these little things, right? So morning routine is really important. So if you're not doing all of this, imagine you just wake up like a whole mess, you leave your bed dirty, you're not taking shower, you just leaving the house super late because you hit the snooze button 100 times. That shows me a lot about you. I didn't even have to look at the rest of your day. It already shows me that you're not going to be successful in any other area of your life if you start your day, even just your morning like that, with a whole mess. If you don't have structure, routine, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not taking care of other people, if you don't give a crap about what other people think, like I said, about your house, about your environment, about throwing trash. So that shows me a lot about you. All right. So again, it's all of those little things, guys. The way, again, remember this. I live by this. This is pretty much my motto of life. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. All right. So that's the lesson number one. I know I can talk forever about this topic, so we're gonna jump into lesson number two. All right. So lesson number two, my friends, is there's two, and I hope by this point, again, no matter what age are you watching this, but there's lesson two. There's two pains in life, right? Two pains. No matter what, there's always two pains. So pain of discipline and pain of regret. And you just gotta choose one. Seriously, there's always gonna be one or another, and you only have to choose one. All right. There's no other option. So, and trust me, probably you've heard it so many times, and I love this quote from Tony Robbins that says, there's two pains in life: pain of discipline and pain of regret. And pain of discipline weighs a little, and pain of regret weighs a ton. Now, this is so true, and I've learned this lesson several times hard way and continue learning it, and I'm pretty sure you too, right? So you've learned this a lot throughout your life. That, let me tell you this, nothing comes easy, right? Like I said, there's always going to be some type of pain. But are you choosing the right pain in your life right now? And the sooner you realize that you gotta choose the pain of discipline, the better and the more successful and the leaner and the best version of yourself you'll be. All right? So, simple as that. And again, I'm not saying that pain of discipline is easy. It's hard too, my friends. It's really hard. So no one said that pain of discipline is easy. But yeah, working out is easy. Working out isn't easy, right? So it's hard. Eating healthier, always, of course, your mind trying to find a lazy way, your mind trying to find some way to eat something crappy. So, of course, it's not easy. You gotta keep yourself in a place, in a line. Like Marcus Aurelius said, straight but not straightened. So it means every day you wake up and you straighten yourself. You cannot be just perfect, just one time. That's why all these lessons, maybe you've heard about them before, but you gotta just keep reminding keep reminding yourself about them in order to stay in lane. Because we might know all of these lessons, but if you're not implementing them and you just keep forgetting about them, then what's the point of them, right? And like I said, you might heard before about the pain of discipline. It's lighter, or pain of regret is much harder than pain of discipline, but it's great to remind yourself about that. And that's what I'm doing here, guys, and that's what I'm here for. All right. So again, I'm not saying that eating right, so eating healthier, working out, stay committed to nutrition, putting the work, whether it's in business, whether it's the gym, it's easy. It's not. But trust me, you're gonna regret so much more. The regret is so much harder. So when you look back and realizing you could have done more. All right. So that's what I'm trying to tell you here. And I think I started learning this. Let me tell you a story. I think I started learning this when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, actually, I was really chubby kid. You might saw my story on Instagram, right? Pictures before and after. So I was a chubby kid and who always got picked on in school, and I didn't have a lot of discipline at all. But my dad built a gym for me. Like he built a little gym on the backyard completely from scratch. We were poor, so we didn't have any money. I didn't have any money to go to the gym when I was like 13, 14, 15. Even if I had like some gyms, fancy gyms around me, I just started working out at home, and that taught me a lot. That probably was my first lesson when I was like 13 or 14, that I started feeling seriously good after having the pain of discipline. Yeah, I started switching from pain of regret and just pain of just blaming or just feeling bad for myself. They're like, oh, like, yeah, I'm picking up at school, I'm not worth it, I look bad. And I started switching, and I started getting that pain of discipline. And actually that pain of discipline, if you're doing it for quite some time, it started feeding you. First of all, you start releasing all these hormones right in your body that motivates you, that pushes you. So that's why the motivation comes and goes, but discipline, that's what just keeps you going, and that's what exactly will get your results. That's why the pain of discipline, actually, yeah, it's painful. It's not easy to do, but that reward will release the dopamine levels, those oxytocin levels in your body, that's going to motivate you to keep pushing, keep getting better. So trust me if I say it, and I've probably done it before. If you're still in that zone right now of the pain of regret, trust me, it's not going to get easier. It's only going to get worse. And whether it's in anything in life, especially in fitness. In fitness, if you're going to regret today, you're not starting your fitness journey today, trust me, you're going to regret 2, 3, 4, 5 years later that you didn't start today. And that regret, that pain of regret, is just getting worse and worse. It just accumulates inside you, and if you're like never done anything with this, it just keeps eating you alive. It just keeps eating you inside. And yeah, like I said, I always will choose pain of discipline over pain of regret. All right. So this is lesson number 2, guys. And again, you can always implement this to any area of your life, right? Whether it's a fitness, whether it's a relationship, health, just anything. Always stick. Again, I know it sucks. Both of them it sucks, but trust me, pain and regret, it's much, much harder. It's much deeper. It's gonna continue eating you alive for years, or even for the rest of your life, if you're not gonna fix it. All right. Pain of discipline, yeah, it hurts. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it every single time. All right. So that's lesson number 2, and let's go. Let's roll to the last but not least, lesson number 3, and it's your success is the results of your daily habits, my friends. All right. Again, I'll repeat one more time. It's lesson number 3. Lesson number 3. Your success is the results of your daily habits. And trust me, I've been asking this for a lot of mentors. I've been listening and been hearing for like hundreds of different podcasts that exactly you are who you are from what you're doing daily. It's a small little things, Success doesn't happen overnight. To be honest, I hope you realize it by now. But success happens in any area of your life, whether it's a growing business, whether it's getting in shape. It's all the little small things. It's nothing crazy, right? There's no any magic in anything, right? So how to grow your business and make millions of dollars. There's any success or any overnight success to get in shape. Nothing, seriously. It's all little things. By adding them daily, day in and day out, that's what shapes you as a person, all right? So, and you are who you are. It's just a matter of your results. Your success is a result of your daily habits. All right. And let me share with you guys again. Whether it's for me, whether it's my habits, my workouts, my nutrition, my business, they're all locked in. And I'll share a little secret how I doing this. So I call it non-negotiables. And I learned it actually recently. I've been doing my habits for a long time, and we all have, guys. We all have habits, but we have to ask yourself, are you to have the right habits, right? Because you might have habit, to watch TV every single night after dinner. That's habit too, but it doesn't give you any purpose. Yeah, you might a little bit, it's okay to relax. I'm not saying all your habits, are bad, or you have to completely cut out from your life, but a lot of them are unhealthy. I remember my grandfather actually used to have a little story for you also from my childhood. My grandfather also always had a habit. After any meal, he needed to smoke a cigarette. Seriously, that's it. So, he was smoking like every day, a lot of cigarettes, but it's like it's a must. I remember every time he'll eat a breakfast, something, or with the coffee, cigarette with the coffee. You might heard it for smokers, or if you have any friends smokers, you might know this, right? Habits, you want to have that cigarettes with coffee in the morning. And I'm gonna lie, I'll be transparent with you and honest. I have been smoking when I was a teenager and when I was in the high school and in my college years. I've been smoking quite a lot, seriously. So Yeah, I even had this habit, in the morning when you wake up. Again, it's so bad for you, so unhealthy. The second you wake up on an empty stomach, you literally have to have coffee and cigarettes. Seriously, it's a lot of people have this habit. Again, if you never heard, you're welcome. Now you know. Again, it's not something you need to implement, but just an example, right? So, smoke a cigarette a day or in the morning with the coffee. Or my grandfather, like I mentioned before, he was smoking cigarette every time after his meal. That's a habit. So this is a habit, right? But it's really bad, unhealthy habit. So your success is shapes you as a person who you are from your habits, right? So are you wake up on time? Are you have your alarm set? Are you take shower every morning? Are you going to the gym every morning or every evening? So whatever you have time, even spending just 20-30 minutes. So all these little habits shapes you who you are as a person. Now I'm gonna give you a little tip, guys. I'm almost done here, so I'm gonna end up this Mentorship Monday with a little tip. I call it non-negotiables. Again, I learned this recently in the last couple of years from my actual mentor, that it's called non-negotiables. All right, so and you do them no matter what, because some habits or some stuff that you do, you do it when you feel it. When you feel it, you don't do it. So and that's actually when you have those non-negotiables and you do them daily. And again, I'm still sucking them, and sometimes I miss some. I'll be completely honest with you, but that's how you become the best version of yourself, by following your non-negotiables no matter what. Okay. And here's your homework. This is going to be your homework for this life. So I usually pick three. There's three areas in your life, right? So health, wealth, and relationship, right? So health, wealth, relationship. And you want to pick at least three. So don't go crazy. So I wouldn't go over 10 non-negotiables a day. So that's why I would even start with 9, right? So 9. So you have to pick 3 non-negotiables for each of those areas, right? So 3 tasks that you do every day regardless, no matter freaking what, guys. This is the must to do, all right? So you pick 3 topics for your health. So you pick 3 topics for your wealth, and you pick 3 topics for your relationship, okay? And I have my phone with me, but I pretty much are doing them every day, so I can even tell you right now, just as example, right? So what, Vlad, you can ask me, Vlad, what is, should I put it there? I'm just gonna give you example, right? So just a couple of them. So for example, for your health, right? You wanna pick 3 non-negotiables for your health. So can be, for example, 3 right out of my head. It's, for example, drinking 80 ounces of water every day. That's non-negotiable, all right? Sleep at least 6 hours a day. Boom, second non-negotiable. And do a little something, just even work out or go for a walk 20 minutes a day. That's your third non-negotiable. Boom, right there. You have for your health, you have, for example, sleep at least 6 hours, drink 80 ounces of water, and no sugar, or do something a little bit, some type of activity 20 minutes a day. Boom, this is your 3 non-negotiables that you're doing every day regardless, no matter what, okay? For your wealth, right? So for wealth, for your business, you can do the same, right? For me, it's, for example, following with my leads, making content like this, guys, giving some value to my followers, to my group, to my team, to everyone, to my clients. So this is my non-negotiables for my wealth, right? So for my business, pretty much that connects to my purpose. And that's my purpose. That's why I love doing this. But you got to find 3 things that it's something that you make 10 calls every day, with your leads, or anything that, related to your business. Whether it's business or you work for someone, doesn't matter. So you can find 3 things for your wealth that you can implement and do regardless, no matter what, all right? And relationship, it's the same. 3 things for a relationship, and it can be whether relationship with yourself or relationship with someone else, right? With your loved ones, with your family. So you can always put, for example, one of them can be spending 20-30 minutes a day with my girlfriend, with my wife, no matter what, just non-negotiable. Or can be reading 10 pages a day, for yourself, or learn some new skill every day, 20 minutes to learn some new skill that can help you to level up, which can help you to make more money, which can lead to more wealth as well, right? So again, 3 tasks, find 3 tasks for each one: health, wealth, and relationship, all right? So do this. This is going to be your homework for this life. And like I said, your success relates completely 100% to your daily habits, all right, guys? So I'm going to end up on this note. I hope this live was helpful for you. Today was 3 lessons. We talked about 3 lessons that shapes me as a person, and I hope that was helpful for you. Like I said, again, one more time. Lesson number 1. The way you do anything is the way you do everything in life. That's it. So that's my motto, and I'm following that regardless. So it implements to everything in life. Number 2, there's two pains in life, right? Two pains in life: pain of discipline and pain of regret. You just gotta choose one, right? So you always have to choose one. And I always, no matter what, I always will go with pain of discipline. And number three, your success completely relates, it shapes you, who you are. It's your daily habits. And I just gave you homework to complete your non-negotiables. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you have the best and most productive week ahead of you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, YouTube. I hope, guys, yeah, guys, I support everyone. Why are you supporting? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck it means. All right, I'm just checking questions. Whatever we had there. Just hey, hi. I'm new. Live with Z123. Welcome to my channel. All right, guys. All right. Again, those 3 lessons. It shapes me, who I am as a person. I hope that was helpful for you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.